Oh,
Have y'all been
no.
hold on, well let me go live. Give me 2 seconds.
Have you guys watched Love Island?
No.
Yeah. It's done.
Did you actually watch it, D?
Yes, I did.
Did SP ask you the question about the carrying?
Thank you. I love you.
What a nice woman. Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
Round of applause for Sid. Oh man, I fucking
W
love
Sid.
seeing that right there.
W
It's a
Sid.
W Sid.
We're calling
what
her
do you eat?
Wid. We're calling her Wid from now on.
What are you eating? Corpse?
She in there, buddy.
Chicken nuggets?
Chicken nuggies.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets in a Ziploc bag. What were you asking me? Save?
Did you get asked the question? If
Oh,
you
I have
would-
not. No.
You have not been asked that question? All right, I'll ask you the question then. Corpse can chime in. All right, Corpse. You and this young lady are like kind of seeing each other, dating, right? Dating. Let's just say dating. And y'all are like on this pond thing, and you hold her hand, and she's standing on this little platform, right? And while you guys are there, you guys are having a conversation, and she's like, "Nah, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm good." Are you just leaving her to walk in the puddle of water by herself, or are you gonna pick her up and carry her back over, and then be like, "Okay, we're good now"?
Wait, can I? Because I know the
Am I
exact.
asking the question properly, correctly?
So, I mean, yeah, basically, you got all the context of like, y'all are seeing each other. She ends up not wanting to go forward. The question is asked of like, do you want to move forward or not? She says no. And then, yeah, it's in the center of this pond. Exactly what he said. The only thing that I'll like kind of add into that I think is a little bit like, why'd you, if you didn't do that, I think it'd be fine.
Because she said, "Are you gonna carry me or not?"
No.
Oh,
It was
okay.
because, so this is the setup, right?
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is up with this our names? Why do they look all basic?
It's just easy to read.
I just noticed that. I was like, something looks different on my screen.
Everything's a little basic right now. Text at the bottom below me. Wow. Look at that. Oh, it's
Oh
going
shit!
away.
Yeah, I do see that down there. Oh, there it goes.
Bye. What an amazing website.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I apologize.
So for all
Okay,
my
so
streamers out there, use the link down low to get your membership to StreamYard.com today.
It's right there. Oh, wait.
There you
Wrong
go.
way. Fuck. Look at that. Right there. Wait. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. The added thing that I would say is that, okay, yeah, set up. She says no. She doesn't want to be together, whatever. And then, so they're on this secluded little platform, and surrounding them is water. Originally, he picked her up to take her to this platform, and then on the way back, he does not. The only thing that I have gripes about is like, all right, if you want to make the decision, fine. I would have carried her just to answer the question. I'd have carried her to and from. I just feel like that's just a nice thing to do. If
You and me
want-
both, brother.
If
That
you,
was the-
want, if you want to do that and you want to stand on that, like, walk yourself, don't go back to the platform to see, because he goes back. So he originally leaves, and I assume that he thought she was going to be right behind him, and then she goes back, and then he goes back to be like, do you want me to, or like, what are you going to do? Basically, like, you know, what's going to happen? And the girl's like, why are you going to carry me? And he's like, I'm not going to carry you. And then he leaves again. I'm like, oh, don't double back.
Boss shit. I seen that little clip you guys are talking about, and I just
How's that boss though? How is that boss?
That's so
how?
cringe.
Why is it? Would I have done it? No, because am I a boss? That type of boss in that situation, I don't think I would have it in me.
It's not a
But-
boss. That's not
I don't
boss.
think
Because
it's a
it
boss
is-
either.
it's
I think
boss.
I think he's a bitch for that.
No, it's boss as fuck.
Nah,
It's boss as
that.
fuck.
No,
It's
bro.
How do you get to show up and leave the same way you came, but I don't? How do you get to leave and come and fro, same treatment, same everything, but then I don't? But I get my shit broken. Because if I remember watching the clip right, he was wanting to continue with her, but she wasn't wanting it with him. Am I getting that
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Am I getting
That's
that right?
right.
Okay.
That is
Mhm.
right.
So I'm gonna stand on business with my boy. why does she get to do all that, right? To me, if she wanted to be like, yo, like I really still fuck with you, like you're still my guy, because I seen she was like, can we still be friends? And he kept it a being with her. He's like, I gotta like not like you anymore. He's like, so if
That's boss. I think that's boss shit.
boss,
But
so,
not carrying the girl back and saying that that's standing on business. To me, standing on business is being true to who you actually are. If you carry the girl over, carry her back. Be a gentleman.
I agree. That's
wait, we was together then.
No. I think
that's like saying that you're gonna leave. That's like you saying that you're gonna leave the girl at fucking the steakhouse because she said she don't want to fuck with you no more.
I think that's more boss shit of like, you know what? Feelings aside, I could be respectful. I can control my shit.
Facts.
And listen, you don't want to be a part of, whatever I got going on. That's fine. You're lost, but we're still gonna be respectful.
I'm calling simp.
Korpsx. You're gonna sit here and how many podcasts are we in? 93 now, and we know that you are a gentleman. I know you talk shit about women on the podcast, and that's your MO. Blah 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 blah. But we literally sit here week after week and you show us how well of a gentleman and how well behaved that you want your son to be. You're gonna sit here and tell me right now that you're not gonna tell your son to walk that girl back across the fucking pond, to pick that girl up and bring her exactly how she got brought to that pond, because that's
crazy much. I don't believe you.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't
believe you.
No, she ain't trying to bounce. She ain't trying to roll out with who she rolled up with. And it's cool. Now, how he left her on the dock, that's kind of...
She just doesn't want to be with them. That's
cool.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's fair. Carry the girl
fine.
back.
That's fine.
So what is the issue?
So why
carrying her back?
Okay. Because maybe this is where it seems like an affront to me. I love being a gentleman. I love teaching my son to be a gentleman. But your girls, every girl you've ever dated, the both of you, got mad whenever you called another girl baby in front of her. She got mad whenever you called another girl sweetie in front of her, right? Because there's a certain level of privilege that they feel that they are owed because they are your girlfriend, and so those words belong to them. So the only thing I'm gonna ever tell my son...
I don't know where this is going.
That's how you within the state.
Oh, bro, you're glitching. Hella. You are glitching so bad right now.
Good, because now I can make a point.
Yeah, you were glitching so bad.
So to me, there is just, I could get really if it was raining outside and all this other shit, like, hey, bro, still toss her your jacket. Like, I know she dumped you, whatever, still toss her your jacket. Cool. Homeboy has already been banned with you and has been mad cool with you on this whole thing, right? And to me, sitting down at the table mano a mano is a privilege, whether it is a man to man, man to woman. Sitting down at my fucking table is a privilege, and I feel privileged to be sitting down at anybody's table, right? Bet. So you say you don't want to continue on with this. All right, I'm about to walk my ass through this water. You want to walk with me? Like, I know we ain't together, like, but you don't want to at least walk with me no more? Like,
Korpsx, you're saying the pet names is a privilege to your significant other, right?
Yes.
But that's not being a gentleman. Assholes
carrying them. No. Carrying
assholes
them.
get. But I'm trying to show you how it's not even in the same realm of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. How? We're talking about being a gentleman.
Carrying a girl to a candlelit dinner, bro, is what just gentlemen do? No, that's a privilege.
Carrying her back. That's the thing.
So let me ask you a question. If they weren't dating, say they weren't dating, right? They were just homeboy and homegirl. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you that man is still picking that girl up and bringing her to the platform.
He just showed you different.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not boss shit. That shit is just cringe. That shit is cringe.
He showed you different. No, I'm not carrying any and every girl to a fucking table, bro.
I'm not. But we're not even saying any and every. We're just saying,
or even if they're just my friends.
About the circumstances. So if you were, okay, hold on. Let me ask you this then. even if they were just your friend, right? Say it was a girl.
Uh-huh.
Say it's you and your homegirl are out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a big ass fucking puddle.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making some type of effort to help this girl get across the puddle?
Absolutely. But
So what the
we're
fuck are
not
we
talking
about then?
No, but we're talking about a small, like, I get where you make that connection, right? I hear you and I understand you, right? But
He
what
acknowledges
y'all
you.
what and like no, because I get it, right? I 100% get it. But what I loved out of that whole thing, which I thought was boss as fuck, is homie offered his hand. He said, "You gonna walk with me?" No. Like, are you gonna carry me? Like, whoa. Like, I think that everybody needs a small reminder that chivalry, though it might be diminishing, and all these nice kind gestures that us men do, those aren't like
Oh, be careful what you say right here.
those aren't factory stock things. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
He's
I just-
already shown that.
I also
want to
say it's in
Yes,
this case
but-
in particular, I would argue it's not even chivalrous, it's just integrity. You came in and did a certain thing. Not necessarily that you have to do everything every which way every time. Obviously circumstances changes, but in this context, she just didn't want to continue. And for you to just be like,
And that's cool. And
Like-
that's cool, baby. And that's cool, baby. You know what? I've outgrown a few pair of pants in my life. And I did one or two things. I either lost weight so I could fit them again. I either got them tailored so they fit me better, or I got rid of them. So all I seen, my young man, my young handsome black
Boss.
king,
My boss.
boss bitch of a dude, right? He just said, "Yo, like, I'm not just gonna dip out on you." That to me would have been pussy. You just dip out and just storm out the room, bro. That's
I
pussy.
mean, low key, that's what he did.
that is
Low
what he
key,
did.
That's
No,
what he
he
did.
did
Low-key,
not.
that is what he
Bro,
did.
He
Bro,
said, "You gonna
bro.
walk with me." He said, "You gonna
Nah,
walk with me." And
Somebody
you guys
pull
are
the clip.
saying,
Does he say
you
that? I
guys-
don't even know if he says that.
Yeah,
don't
for
know
real.
if you
I
would
watched
find
because
the
I watched
clip.
that clip last night. I have not watched none
Or-
of. I haven't watched
me-
none of it.
Now I'm just gonna rebuttal the whole boss situation because a
Mm.
boss ain't gonna stoop to somebody's level, and that's exactly what he did. He stooped to the level because he got his little heart broken or he was upset
No.
about the situation.
No, that
To
girl's
me,
being
no.
manipulative as fuck, dog. Come on now.
Manipulative because she said she
Yes.
don't want to continue shit with them.
Oh, you gonna carry me? Are you gonna carry me?
I think that's a valid question.
She
The
asked that
motherfucker,
before
the
he gave the
motherfucker,
offer.
It's
the
not even
motherfucker
assumptive.
carried you there.
Yeah, it's not assumptive. Like is this is the first time you did it
Yeah,
the first
like,
time?
you-
Are
hey,
you
you
gonna do
guys
it the
need to
second
That's
take
time?
no-
That's like if I
Hey,
roll somewhere. If
hey.
I roll somewhere with you and I'm like, "Yo, you gonna
Hey.
give me a ride back?"
Oh, there's a difference though. We ain't fucking. You get me? Like, I don't kiss you, dog. Like, I
You
made
could,
no
though.
promises
You
with
could.
you
So
like
because
that. Like, you
so
get what I'm
so-
saying, bro?
So what you're saying is because he's no longer getting anything in return, he no longer has to give her those treatments. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely,
That's crazy.
absolutely.
That's
there's
bonkers.
no because any other girl in this world does not get the same treatment that my
Kind of-
Sydney gets. Not even a fraction.
Yeah, but
You want to know why? Because
so
we ain't
different,
together.
though. Yeah, but that's there's a difference between being a gentleman and doing what's
Hey,
right
You want to know
and
why I don't
treating
talk
somebody
about
with
Rosie?
special treatment.
I don't
What
talk
would you
about
say?
Rosie because she's dead to me. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
there's a corpse. The point that I'm trying to make is there's a difference between giving your significant other special treatments and then also doing what's right in the situation. What was right in the situation is for the dude to pick the girl up, drop her off, and now I want nothing to do with you.
I
That's
can
a
see how
bop.
you guys. I can see how y'all get there, right? I see how y'all get there, but I don't. I'm not. I'm no longer perpetuating that type of behavior, and I'm definitely not doing it with Elijah. No, thank you. No, no one gets
Down.
special privileges.
That's crazy.
Why?
I just don't. I don't know. I don't believe that.
So
Crazy?
what do you reserve? What do you reserve special for your partners? May I ask?
I
What
there's-
separates
There's a
your
lot. There's a
chivalrous-
lot of things.
Hold on,
that-
what separates a chivalrous action from what you would give to your girlfriend versus
Missy?
the next girl beside you?
Can you
think-
guys hear me? Am I tripping?
No, you're like super lagging right now.
Yeah, you're coming in now.
We're just waiting for you to come back.
And chivalrous. chivalrous acts. Where do you guys draw the line of like,
You're back
that's
a
only
little
what I
bit.
do for my girlfriend and not every other girl because I'm chivalrous? Like, where does that
I think a lot of
intimacy wouldn't fall in that? I'm talking about because chivalrous, right? Like opening the doors open and X, Y, and Z code over
that's
the
like
puddle.
you could say, yeah, but you could say a lot of chivalrous acts, like a lot of them overlap with courtesy. Holding the door open is courteous and can be chivalrous, but a lot of times is also just courteous. I think something that's probably a little bit more intimate is like, especially since I just learned this, doing the whole gas pump thing. I think it's a little bit more chivalrous.
Yeah, I'm not. Well,
I mean, I'll do it. So I'll do it for my mom.
I'll pump somebody else's gas.
I feel like I gotta be pretty close.
Actually, I don't know if I'll pump somebody else's gas.
I gotta be pretty close. Like, I'll do it for my mom. I'll do it for my girlfriend. I'll do it for my grandma. But like these people are very, very close. Very like, very close to me. If I'm going in and me and my girlfriend go to a candlelit dinner and there's a fucking
careful.
pond in the middle of this thing and she breaks up with me right there, I am still carrying her back. Regardless if she says, oh wait, maybe if she said like I cheated on you, maybe I'd be like, you can walk in that instance. But all other, instances where she's just like, listen, I just don't think we have a future together, whatever. Okay, that's, what? I'm, of course, devastated. I'm super sad about it. I'm going to still carry you across this lake because that's how you got here.
See, I don't want to get lost in the devil of the details, right? Because even the young man I remember in the clip, I was just thinking about it as you were speaking, right? You made me think. He said some stuff along the lines of like, I knew this was coming, blah, 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 right? Like there's a lot to this situation that I think I'm taking into consideration, right? Like that I think I'm taking into consideration of, because it's fun. It's fun. I like how you answer this. I like how you answered it. But it's a keen question to ask somebody. Is like, okay, well, where do you draw the line between what you treat your mom, your girlfriend, your best friend, that's a girl, right? And then any other normal girl. Because even Save is like, yo, I don't think I'd pump another girl's gas. It's like,
I'm like thinking about the situation. Like, give me the situation. What's the situation?
The devil of the details gets crazy, right? But and I only say that, right? So I hope that you guys can understand my perspective is that in that situation, there's a lot of the details that we're not taking into consideration. There's a lot of things I could ask this young lady, like, why would you even go out to that table knowing that that's a risk? Like, it seems like a very manipulative move out the fucking gate, right? Like to put yourself in that position. Like I would have been shoreside. Now I know there's TV producers and the drama and some of this is set up. I get it. I fucking get it. But in the devil of the details, the most boss thing to me that I seen in that whole thing where I say, okay, even if this dude is trying to have like real relationships outside this show, right? And if he had to point back at that situation to explain himself, is exactly what I'm saying is I didn't carry her because that's the girlfriend treatment. You want that type of treatment? You want the guy who's going to carry you from candlelit dinner to candlelit dinner to candlelit dinner and do all these things for you? Like, just stay down with me. If not, like it's.
But he did it before it was the girlfriend treatment. So that like negates that whole argument. He already carried her over there. It wasn't a girlfriend.
Okay. So help me understand. Help me, because I don't understand. I haven't watched the show.
I mean, I haven't watched the show either. I just know that they weren't together.
So are they together?
I can give you ultimate context right now. What do you want to know?
Are they together?
No.
Were they together when he carried her?
So why are they having
They were
this
not.
whole breakup thing?
Because the whole idea of this show is that you are trying to find a genuine connection, ideally that leads to a relationship, and ideally would lead to like the outside bounds of the show. So like you leave and you guys ideally still are together.
And so, okay, so that's again, devil of the details.
No, but to me,
how
it
do
just
they
shows
get
that he's
paired
only.
up? I just this is like a random.
Everybody goes on an island,
Of
bro,
their
and
own-
they choose their partner.
Of their own accord.
And they just like out here in the wild, and they're like,
Yep.
hey, Marcel,
bit
you're
switching,
handsome.
it doesn't matter. Whoever.
All of them.
Yes.
All of them.
But that's
They
the
do
thing
it.
is that what I'm saying is that is just showing that he's willing to do something in order to get something in return.
Absolutely.
That
We all do.
oh, no.
Save. You're a salesman. Stop it.
I'm talking about with the opposite sex.
Stop it. It's a part of
Talking
your
about with the
trade.
There is some of it that's transactional, but as a person who aspires to be the best type of gentleman that I could possibly be,
No.
the gentleman
Ooh,
aspect
no.
of it is not a transactional thing. In
I'm
my
a good
opinion.
man. I'm a good man. I'm not a nice man.
You
I'm
could
a
be
good
both.
man. No. I'm a good man. I'm not a
So
nice
a good man would have carried the girl back, bro.
but
I think
hold on,
so.
no, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I
hold on.
think so.
No,
Boss, bro.
I'm going to a point that you were just making. Is there is a lot of stuff I will do, and a lot of it does become extremely transactional because there's a threshold that people have to hit. That's the transaction, right? I will, bro, if you really needed me to, I could close this laptop and I would drive to where you are. Same with Zero. I won't do that with everybody else, right? Because I know, not even just come here. I know that there's a day if I call you and you don't answer, I know at some point in that day you're going to fucking call me back and I'm going to hear from you. Those guys over there, it might be weeks. It might be months. I might actually see them in the street and they'd be like, "Oh, bro, you called me one day. You good?" Like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm standing here, aren't I?" Right? So some, not all, but I think a great deal of us need to become a little more keen on that tally that we have out there. Because, like, God, this can go into a whole nother discussion. It's like the whole thing with body counts, right? I don't like having these experiences with all these people. That's cool. That's whatever, right? But to me, later on, you're just going to have to explain to someone where the threshold of your behaviors start and where they stop, right? Because it's like, now, granted, this dude, I thought they were together already, so that kind of maybe fucked with my perspective on the whole situation a little bit. But even then, yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, everything we do trying to get into relationships with somebody, it is, you're doing X, Y, and Z and hoping for a yield of a certain result, right? Like, so in essence, there's always a part of transactional behavior happening through the whole thing. I don't think there's any escaping that. There's just no escaping that.
I don't know. I don't know if I fully agree with that.
I don't think I do either.
I can't. I don't think I can fully agree with that. I do believe that that mostly everything in this world is transactional. Yes, I will give you that. I've said it before. I will stand on that because I do believe that.
Let me ask you then.
There are just some things that you just do because that is the nature of the person that you are. Because you are a gentleman or you're a good man or whatever the case. Like, I'm going to open the door for anybody. Like, just because I have a girlfriend doesn't mean I'm not going to open the door for somebody. If somebody needs help, I'm going to fucking help them. It doesn't matter. If I carried a girl to the middle of a fucking lake on a platform and she quote unquote broke my heart, I'm still carrying that girl back. And then after I'm gonna be like, you know what? Like, you said you didn't want anything with me. Like, we can't continue doing anything like this. But I'm not stooping to a level. I'm not stooping to a level that I wouldn't stoop to as a reaction. Does that make sense? Like, I'm still gonna be my true self, who I am. Still carrying the girl back. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I think there are sometimes small acts, and exactly what Save said. There are sometimes small acts that not define, but I think small little things that will highlight your character so much more than like the bigger gestures of like, you didn't have to do that, but in doing so, you solidified who you are in my mind. And
now, guess what? Guess what, bro? I'm telling you right now. This is why I say leaving her out there ain't boss shit. Because the boss thing to do would have been to pick her ass, been like, you know what? I understand you don't want to be together. I appreciate you being honest with me. thanks so much. Like, I had fun. We did whatever. Blah 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 blah. Right. All right, let's head back. Like, pick her up, put her down, because now in her head the whole time she's like she's like, wow, maybe I really did mess up and I lost out on this fucking good dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
that's
I guess
boss.
you can do that.
That's boss shit. You know what I mean? I mean, it sounds a little manipulative, but I'm just saying. Like,
let's talk transactional
No, I'm
behavior.
literally
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's why I would do it. I'm not saying that's why I would do it. It is the right thing to do.
Kelly,
but what I'm saying is that makes him, to me, that makes it more boss.
Chat, I'm gonna need somebody to drop links for your favorite testosterone replacement therapies for these two, because I think their balls have dropped off a little bit and they need to get them back. Get them back.
Oh, so you're saying we're less of a man for doing something manly?
No, it's the.
What is the defining moment of what's the gentleman thing to do in this situation?
One, right? I want to make it real clear. I am never under the assumption that relationships are transactional. At no given point, and I'll say this to prove it, because I just left. Me and Sid just left couples therapy. From the beginning to now, if you are not considering every single day, what can I do today to not only be a better person for myself, but a better person to serve my relationship, that is a transaction. That is very transactional. I give into myself, into this relationship, in hopes of a higher yield, right? That's why we say we're investing into this relationship, right? He said this dude is declaring that he's no longer invested, right? So, like I would say to you, right? How you said I opened
the other way around a little bit. She's not wanting to move forward.
So she's no longer invested, but he is showing. She's saying it. But she's still showing, but I still want this treatment from you that I've gotten already. That's what she's still showing, right? And what all he's shown and what he said, not only what he said, but what he showed was, I don't like you like that no more. So you can walk with me, right? Like through this water and I'll hold your hand. I think that's still pretty fucking gentleman enough if you ask me, right?
Nah, no. We just aren't gonna agree. Then
we're like I see where you're coming from. The one of the biggest things I can't agree on is that that was boss. I don't think it was boss.
Let me ask you guys a question then. It's raining.
Range.
It's raining.
It's just because, bro. Like,
let me ask you a question though.
Hold on. I'm just saying. What is his real? Where is his true self? Is his true self the one that carries the girl to the platform, or the one that leaves her there? Like, one of those was not who he actually is.
No. I think both of those things are exactly true. I think one is a huge example of what he can and could be when he's in love with somebody and he feels as if those feelings are reciprocated. Those are the type of actions that he'll display. But on the back end of it, those are the exact actions that he'll display with somebody who has let him down, disappointed him, and where he feels like his efforts and his investment has not been reciprocated. And
and that does not make him a boss.
I think that's the most boss shit that you could do. Be trill with yourself. He straight told her. That's what I thought. Now I would give you guys more, right? I'd give you guys more on this because I want to agree with you guys. I'd give you guys more on it if he just stood up from the table. She's like, yo, I don't want to do this, Marcel, or whatever the fuck his name is. And he just like, fuck you, bitch, stood up and walked out. That's not boss. That is mad weak, right? But he goes, yo, you know what? I kind of seen this coming. Been for a while now. Like, yeah, I want to be cool with you, but, you know, I need to learn to not like you first. So if I distance myself, like, you know? And then
so did the are you gonna walk with me? Did that happen after he left and came back, or did it happen the first time that he left?
Now this is just, I watched a clip one time. He's stepping off the platform and starting to walk through it, right? And turns around and she goes, "Oh, are you going to carry me?" And when
he fully leaves. So he fully leaves, and then comes back, and then he asks. I actually just rewatched the clip. He asks, "Are you going to walk with me?" And then she asks, "Are you going to carry me?" And then he says, "I'm not going to carry you." and then he leaves, and then he leaves her again fully.
So why did he come back? So why?
That's what I said, bro. The bitch shit is coming back. If you're gonna do that decision, do that decision. I don't think it's cool either way. But then also don't come back. What the fuck? What are you doing?
He said, "What? You ain't gonna walk with me?" Like, bro.
Then why go
That
back?
makes him a bitch, Corpse.
I don't
He
ride with
literally
nobody.
went back just
I
to
don't
be like,
ride with
Why?
nobody.
Why exactly?
I
Yeah.
don't know
Why
about
go
it.
back if you're gonna be like, I'm not carrying you. We're the walking together. You already walked off. What the fuck does it matter?
He doubled back.
For
Like,
what? For what?
see, and that's where to me, that's where it's like you already got mad out of this guy. You already got a lot out of this dude.
That means he
got this
he
much.
showed his hand first. Then he showed his hand first. He got mad and walked away.
No, I mean, no. I wouldn't even say that because Madden walked away would have been she tells him, "Hey, I don't want to do this," and then he gets up and storms out.
And also, wait, really quick.
Is that
by
what
the
he
way.
did? D?
But,
No.
Is that
wait,
what he
say
did?
that one more time. One more time. What?
Did he get mad after she said, "I don't want to be with you anymore," and he walked away?
There was like a whole section of like they had to sit through like a serenaded dinner kind of thing, and then it was kind of awkward. It seemed like the one thing that I want to bring up too is that previously we had given some sort of leeway to the fact that there is a producer, there's staff there. So I don't even know if we could give complete credit to the fact that he went back. The producers could have just been like, "Go back, like talk to her one more time."
Yeah, we didn't finish this.
So we don't even know if he went back of his own accord, and we don't know. But the fact that why go back? That shit is cringe.
He didn't stand on business then, bro. He didn't stand on business because standing on business would have been like he didn't go back.
No, I
He
think
would have just left.
that's the
That's
next
standing on
most. That's the next most gentleman thing besides carrying her.
No,
Was
shot.
like you hop off and you're like, hey,
no.
I'll
The
still
second
walk with
most
you.
gentleman, if I want to give any credence to like not carrying her, the one gentlemanly thing that I would say is not leaving and then saying we'll walk together. If you want to do that, maybe. But I would still say, I carried you here.
I'll give you
I'll
that.
carry you back.
I'll give you that.
I wouldn't
No.
even said it. I would have said,
Don't
yeah,
walk off and then come back. That shit is
Bro,
weird.
it's like you guys are making me feel like if a girl broke up with you foos, right? Like you guys are standing there and they say, "Oh, but give me one last kiss," right? Or
That's
but can
not
we
the
have sex
same.
one more time?
That's
It's like you
not
guys
the
are like,
same.
yeah, sure. Like
not the same. That's just
but
not the
that's
same
no,
context.
that's
though.
almost in the same fucking
No,
cup,
it's
bro.
not even in the same
It's
continent.
Right? It's like you would have
Nah.
this girl break up with you and then you still give her a ride home, or like
no, I would say like that's the
you have her give
equivalent.
you a ride home.
The equivalent is the ride home. The
I think
equivalent is the ride home.
I don't even think that. I think the equivalent would be like, or a close equivalent would be something like, you guys broke up early in the date, and for whatever reason you can't just go back home. Let's say you're on a fucking boat or some shit, and the girl's like, I'm cold. And you're like, fuck, you just broke up with me. Here's my jacket, whatever. That's like the nice thing to do. That's the
You're not gonna
genuine
let her
thing
sit
to
there
do.
cold, are you?
You're not gonna let her sit there cold.
Corpse, you are not gonna let her sit there cold, Corpse.
Oh my
Stop,
God, you
stop,
guys are wilding,
stop
bro.
with the blasphemy, bro. There's no way you're letting her sit
Blasphemy.
there cold. I'm actually so surprised that you're going this direction. I thought you were gonna agree with what I'm saying in this whole situation.
No.
I thought,
No,
bro, you know how long I
no,
thought this
no,
conversation
no,
was about to
no,
last?
no,
Was the
Literally-
first 2 minutes of this?
Yeah, bro.
fucking-
No, bro. No,
crazy.
I learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. Once you break up, baby, there's a list of privileges that I no longer get to enjoy and that you no longer get to enjoy. And that's what it is. And that's how it's
Bro.
going to be. Right? Like, I don't get any kind of overextension. Baby, you cold, you ain't got a jacket, bitch. There's 40 other bitches on this fucking ship right now that ain't got a
Jesus
jacket, who ain't got a man beside them
Christ.
too. And I ain't putting my jacket around them. Matter of fact,
No
I'm cold.
shot.
I'm cold.
No
How about that?
shot.
How
No
about that?
shot. No
I'm
shot.
cold. Who
There's
gonna warm
no
me
shot.
up?
Bunch is
No.
trolling.
Who gonna
Bunch is
warm
trolling.
me
Yeah,
up?
you gotta be
Bunch
trolling
is
at this
trolling.
point. Yeah,
No.
there's no way. Corpse.
Oh, y'all are
Corpse,
fucking.
no, there's
bugging
no
me.
way.
Y'all bugging.
There's no way you're not giving her your jacket. There's no way. There's no way you about to sit here and tell her that there's 40 other bitches on the fucking boat.
Boy, she better hope I'm not cold. I'm just saying. She better hope I ain't cold. Bro.
I don't believe. I don't believe that. For
I don't
one
believe
second,
it
bro.
either.
I don't believe it for one.
You're like right now. I'm giving you my. Sometimes my dad will say the most outrageous shit that I'm like, bro, you would not do this. Like, why?
In practice.
Yeah, because like sometimes my dad, I'd be like, Dad, what was it? What if I was just like some troubled ass kid? Like I would be doing some dumb shit every other day. He's like, I put belt to ass. And I'm like, Dad, come on, bro. You would not fucking lay a finger on me, okay? You'd yell at me. Actually, he might smack me around a little bit, but he would not put belt to ass, bro. No, he would not. No, my dad never hit me with a belt. Like I said, he smacked me around a couple times, but never like crazy with a belt. Nothing like that. So I'm like, who you acting tough? Where's the camera, bro? Where's the camera? Because you're not acting tough.
Everything else I could believe that you were saying, Corpse. The broke up on a boat and is cold thing. You would give her your sweater, bro. I would pay money. Like I would gamble that you would give her your sweater. That's how sure I
would too. I would. Too.
I know, Corpse. I've known you for a decade, bro. You would give the girl the fucking jacket, bro. You would. You have like your heart is that big. You would not let that girl sit there and freeze.
Okay. Sure.
Hold on. Would you let Elijah let her sit there and freeze?
If she broke up with him right then and there?
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not, bro. You would give that boy an earful if you found out that shit happened.
Like, and I'm not talking about like, hey, I cheated on you. Like I said, no malice happened between the relationship. It's just, you know what? We're moving in different directions, and I think it's probably a good idea to cut things off. You know, no like ill intent at all.
I understand that. I understand your guys' plight. I think what you guys are not understanding from me.
Our plight, bro.
What I don't think you guys are understanding from me is that the reservation of my behaviors, right, comes at a price. There is a fucking price, right?
And that we are understanding of that, bro. But what we're saying is,
so your guys' price.
Things...
No. So what you guys, I don't think, are understanding is that maybe my price is a little too high, right? And your guys's, in my view, may just be a little too low, because for me to say, Elijah, you better put your jacket around that girl. But let's look around this boat. There's 40 other girls who are cold just like her, who might have their eyes on him just like she used to.
But she came with him, right? She came with him.
And there's a history. There's like a stronger connection.
That's where
None of that matters no more. None of that matters no more once you break up.
It does matter. So okay, so once they get back to the dock, she has to find her own way home.
Exactly. You still care about this person. Exactly.
So once they get back to the dock, Corpse, she has to find her own way home.
I would never know.
Nah, bro. That's girlfriend privileges, bro.
Times have definitely changed, right? Because before, you could just leave them in a fucking parking lot somewhere, and then like, dog, that's kind of crazy. Perfect world scenario where Damo's real examples actually exist. Sure, yeah, bro. Call her a Uber home, dog. Get her home, right? Or call one of her friends. Get her home, right? Like,
no, bro, no shot.
Why stuff him in a car? Why are you going to subject my son to that? Why are you going to subject him
to what?
Why are you going to
subject him to?
Okay, if he cares about this girl and loves her the way that you guys are saying, and the way that y'all want him, hold on, the way that y'all want him,
I'll say,
care for her, whatever. Okay, but all these feelings.
I didn't say anything about that, so that's not me.
Okay, so then your argument's already fucked. Then your argument.
No. I'll argue that.
How's my argument fucked? My argument is be a gentleman no matter what.
These behaviors. No. That's where you got me fucked up. Because these behaviors. These behaviors.
You argument this whole time.
No.
I said anything about loving or fucking being with somebody.
If we're talking about Elijah and he's going to be with a girl, right? And if I'm going to have him, because this is maybe where you guys got me like fucking twisted. All these behaviors, right? I would expect my young son to be in love with this young lady, right? To be held to this type of standard, expectation of behavior, right? Where chivalry, we're way past that now. I got one jacket. There's 40 girls. We're way past chivalry. If I'm
But you're-
picking
but you're
one,
talking about-
you guys aren't actively listening now. Y'all ain't actively listening.
No,
Y'all ain't
you're
actively
not.
listening.
The example was they weren't even together. The example was they weren't together.
But
So
you
why
guys
are
are
we
talking about Elijah.
They have to be.
No,
wait,
you're talking
so
about Elijah.
So you're saying he has to be in love with somebody to wrap his jacket around her.
To be taking her out on dates and to be making sure she gets home and all this X, Y, and Z, and she breaks up with him. Like that was the whole example right now. Yes, I.
Well, the example. Wait, hold on, because
the
the example I gave was the boat situation where you couldn't get off for whatever reason, right? You can't just go home. You're on a boat. Let's say it's a 3-hour fucking tour. The girl that you're with,
It's their first date.
I'll take. Okay, I wasn't gonna say that, but I was gonna.
That's for context purposes because now we're talking about being in love and all this shit. It's the first date. They go out onto a boat. The girl says to him,
It can't be their first date. It can't be their first date. It has to be like 3-4 dates in.
Third date.
Right, yeah. You guys have this wild expectation off of a fraction of what it should take to get there. Like, and maybe that is something we can unpack in a later discussion. Like these behaviors, right, is like you get like, and I've made this point fucking 5,000 times on this podcast. How many times do you give all of yourself to somebody or to everyone, and then you don't have any left reserved to somebody who's supposed to be made special with these behaviors? Like, and so it's kind of like I'm getting this really, like, you guys say that you don't believe me. Oh, Korpsx, I don't believe you would be like that. It's like, dog, no, I can't believe you guys actually think like that every single girl in every single situation in every single predicament, because it doesn't seem to matter whether they're together or not, or they're in love or what. So that part doesn't seem to matter to you guys. What it seems to matter is as long as he has some kind of feeling towards her, any kind of feeling towards her, then that these list of behaviors is what he should exhume. And I'm telling you guys that you're crazy as fuck, because unless that his feelings hit boom, then you do these list of behaviors, right? There is a chunk, right? Holding a door open and, saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and those type of things. Yes, those, don't ask a woman what her weight is. Yes, we know not to do those things, but calling them baby, calling them sugar, making sure she's warm, making sure without a fucking 100% of a doubt. Bro, I got 100 homegirls who've never made sure I got home, right? I got hundreds of them who've never made sure I got home. But Sydney, I always made sure she got home. Rosie always made sure. Ariana always made sure that they got home. Why? Because I was dating these people, and their personal safety was a part of my personal priority. Like, so I just think that is where maybe your guys' entry of chivalry and these long list of behaviors, right, is so much lower than where now with Elijah and even my fucking self is it's taxed so much higher now.
Korpsx, you're gonna tell me right now you're on a second date with a girl, you're not giving her your jacket if she's cold. You're not making sure that she makes it home safe on a second date.
I'm on a second date with a girl. Am I going to make sure? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure she gets home safe.
But you don't love this girl.
No, I don't love her.
You probably haven't had sex with this girl yet.
Wait. Just like the young man in this whole beginning, there's a thought of a future. I am exhuming certain actions to hope that I yield a certain result because I am investing into this thing, right? So that's where, yes, I can agree with you, right?
Okay.
Now, where we have an issue, where we're having this issue is once
as soon as she says, I don't want to do
any
this
person, either one, Elijah or her, any of them, once you're divested of that, no one is obligated to the other.
I'm
no
not
one.
saying there's an obligation. Nobody said you have to do it.
But you're implying that there's an obligation by saying, Korpsx, you're really telling me you wouldn't do that? That seems a little obligatory.
Morally, I feel that is the right thing to do.
That seems a little obligatory.
I don't think he's saying it's obligatory. He's just surprised and thought the nature of your character would imply a different answer.
But exactly that.
But also,
I never think to myself, Corpse, oh yeah, that's the guy that would let the girl that he came with on this boat sit in the fucking cold without giving her a jacket. Never, not once in my whole life did I think, could I find a time where I would think that besides right this minute. And even right this minute, it's still, I'm still refusing to believe that it's true. I still think that you would give the girl your jacket. I genuinely would. You would look at her and she'd be like, kind of like shivering or something. And you'd be like,
Even Kelly is.
you'd be like, fuck. You'd be like,
So,
fuck.
unfortunately
know-
for all you young ladies out there, I am taken, right? But if we were in a group,
I'm saying if you were dating, I'm
If
not
we
saying a
were
friend.
in a
I'm not saying a
group-
friend. I'm not saying a friend.
if we were in a group of other young ladies, and if you needed to know if I liked you out of the masses, if you needed to know if I was really down for you, you'd be wearing my jacket. You would be insured to be warm. You will be carried from the fucking table to the dry land, right? Like, yes. And as long as we're here and we're right there with each other, yeah. Because if you're wondering if I like you as much as you like me, oh baby, we're right here, right? But if you want to step out and go that way, baby, I'm gonna step out and go this way. Like, sorry, like I'm just sorry about it.
I just don't. I can't believe this.
Sorry about it.
We should move off this point though, because we're just kind of going in circles. We're just.
This is a good argument though, because I do see where Corpse is coming from. Like I understand. It's like you're gonna chuck the deuces on me. I'm gonna give you the same. I'm gonna give you the same energy that you're giving me.
Sometimes
like,
you could solve a math problem and get the process wrong and get the same answer. That is true, but it still doesn't mean that it's the correct way to go about it.
I'm
But
just
it's
saying, I would hit the girl with the same thing that you're hitting her with, Corpse, after I carried her back, because that's just my character. I guess I don't fucking know. Ooh, Corpse is
I
in thought.
think our
Pontificating.
plane rides have been much different, Save, if you get what I'm saying. I think our plane rides have been very much different.
I can agree with that.
I
can
extended
agree with
myself for someone who I was not with in a manner that she did not deserve. Now that hindsight is 20, right? And my plane flights were filled with, well, because I love them. This is what you do when you love someone.
I don't think our plane rides are that different then.
They are very much different, because when I got to baggage claim, I said, I'm never doing that again. I'm not doing that again.
See, and that's the thing is, when I got to baggage claim, I was like, I'm not gonna let one person fuck it up for everybody else.
No.
Did
You
I
wanna
miss
know-
this flight?
You want, and
Why
I
the fuck
think
am I not on this?
I think maybe this is where we can split a hair on this one. Is actually, I don't see it as them fucking it up for everybody else. I see it as that they actually saved it for everyone else. Because now I'm going to be a little slower to share that type of experience with somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? Where I know, right, Save, because we've both said this, all we know is to love full speed. That's all we know. And it's hard to do anything different. But then we got to ask, how do we end up in baggage claim, right? Like, then we got to ask ourselves, how the fuck did we get here, right? How did I end up here? Because we just
Again, damn it!
again, right? Because we go full speed.
Yeah,
So
I get
it's
what
not
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
changing, right? Boundaries and red flags, right?
Oh my god, not this conversation again.
Maybe- and it's not setting a boundary, because am I down to do that for somebody I love? Obviously, right? But there's a little bit of my own toxic trait that I gotta resolve there. Not everybody I date is going to be the one that lasts forever. Not everybody who says they love me means it. Not everybody who says come see me wants me to go see them for the same reasons I want to see them. Like you get what I'm saying? And so that's where we could probably split a hair on that one and be like, yeah, this is, you see it a certain way and I see how you got there. And I'm in baggage claim beside you, bro. But I'm just kind of I'm just kind of going that way these days, bro. I'm buying less tickets. How about that? And so yes, Kelly, to an extent, am I going to watch her sit there in a corner and shiver to death just because she doesn't want to date me anymore? No, I'm not going to just. Do
No,
that.
he's gonna go to the other side of the boat. Okay.
Right?
I'm not gonna watch.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly.
But am I going to feel obligated to do so? No, I'm not going to feel obligated. Am I going to hold my son to that standard? No, fuck no, honey. If you knew that you were going to break up with me on this fucking boat ride, you should have packed your own goddamn jacket. Like, be smart out here, honey. Like, be for real. You want to plan this shit? Like, plan for real then. Like, let's be just honest, right? Like, because if my daughters did that to a boy, I wouldn't give a fuck, right? Like, honey, break up with him. Kick him to the fucking curb. Be on with him. Love your dad. That's all you need. Fuck him. Fuck him. Like, right? You don't need a little boy. What the fuck's wrong with you? Right? It's all good when we're saying it to our daughters, right? But when it's our son, we're like, how dare you? Like, like, what the fuck? Nah, nigga, stand on business. I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. YouTube. Everybody listening around the world, I'm sorry.
Well, there goes the monetization for this fucking podcast.
Fuck, dude, that's gonna be death threats.
Oh shit! Nah, this is an interesting topic. This is a very interesting topic. I'm glad that D and I actually agree on this one, though. I genuinely thought it was gonna be Korpsx.
I don't think I 100% disagree with you guys, right?
We disagree that it was Boss. It was not Boss.
Yeah, I hella disagree with that statement.
Yeah, you guys can take that, whatever, right? But I don't think that we fully disagree yet. I see, because I want to make sure that you guys know that I'm listening to you. I'm trying to practice being a lot more present and active while I'm listening to you guys. I understand, right? Like, you guys would still exert yourselves in these manners, right? Because you feel that it's the right thing to do to your core, right? And I love, especially coming from Damien, because, right, he's not as like seasoned with the dating thing, right? Like, luckily, thankfully enough, hasn't had as many relationships as me and Save have endured. And it's good to see Save still enduring, right? Like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Ain't no one changing me. Like, I get that, dog. That's great. Like, like, I love that. I love that for you. I love that. And I just refuse to hold anybody to any kind of standard outside of it, because I just feel like no matter what, it ends up unfair, right? Like, is it fair that the girl could ask him, like, oh, are you going to carry me? Like, after she just broke up with him? Like imagine there's no water. Right? It's like, oh, you still gonna pay for all my drinks and all my dinner and all this and all that and my cell phone bill, because that's what you've been like. Is that still fair to ask?
Way different.
I think that's different. I think that's different.
Let's put a pause, right? With, are you still gonna pay for X, Y, and Z since we're here? Right? Maybe they haven't even ordered dinner. Are you still gonna buy my dinner tonight? You still gonna buy my dessert and my 6 drinks that I plan on having tonight?
Not at that. Wait, hold on. You're saying if we sat down at a table, then she broke up with me, are we still gonna have dinner? We're leaving.
Yeah, we could leave.
I haven't ordered yet.
Whoa! How? What do you mean?
I'm still gonna take her home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you could
take her home,
if you could not have the date, then
you could have at least waited till they brought the salad out, dumbass. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
You could have waited till I paid as well if you want to play that game.
Your guys' price of entry is fucking with me, man.
Wait, what?
God,
how is this crazy?
If we just sat down and we started having a conversation, waiter has maybe there's some water on the table, and she decides to break up with me, then yes, we are leaving. Well, I'm not about to sit here and have dinner with you. You
Kelly,
don't agree?
Chime in on that.
Wait, what? Of course. That doesn't make any sense. If you can leave, the whole analogy also gave the inability to leave. Like, you have to suffer through, because you're on a boat. What the fuck are you gonna do? Swim to the shore? No, you have to stay there. But if you're at dinner and car's outside, I'm gonna drive you home. But yes, we're leaving now. We're not gonna sit here.
I'm not having dinner. That's a completely different. That's a completely different example.
I mean, my guy on Love Island walked through ankle-high water, and you guys were like, fuck him. Like, fuck that guy. But you guys
I didn't say fuck him. I just said that he didn't have to to a level.
It wasn't boss. It was
to a level.
It was lame. It was goofy. It was goofy shit.
Okay. Level.
Korpsx had a kick out of that one.
You guys won't do the... Okay. That's cool.
Why the fuck would I sit there and have dinner?
Because why not?
What?
I
No.
ate food. At least I got something out of this whole experience of coming and getting broken up with.
You go eat after I drop your ass off. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not about
Wow.
to sit here. I'm not about to sit here and force myself to be in front of you.
Kelly,
What the fuck are we doing?
my God.
That was a way left field fucking example, Corpse.
I think it's on. I think it's pretty on par,
No.
right? Because
If I had already ordered my food and we were in the midst of eating dinner, then yes, I would probably finish my fucking dinner, pay, and then leave.
I remember I went and met up with some friends one time, and they were talking about something, and I mean it wasn't a breakup, but it was awkward, right? And they invited me to come and be there with them during all of this, and maybe this is just because this was like a real life situation for me, and I wasn't as invested, and I think this is probably just why it's like what. So they start talking, right? And we're having bread and water, and matter of fact, we're at Fresco, and they go, "Oh, are we gonna, go ahead and place our lunch order?" And they say, "Hold on, give us a second. We're still deciding if we're just gonna do drinks." So that's when I knew something was about to happen. Waiter walks away. They go, "Hey, I need to let you know about blah blah blah." Whoa. We get through the conversation, and it gets kind of quiet, and they say, "Would you still care to have lunch with us? Like, we're going to sit and have lunch. Would you guys care?" And it's kind of like, it was like one of those, like, should we be here? And I just remember being like, I'm hungry. Like, I don't mind. And it's like, yeah, let's eat. And it was a quiet lunch, right, with a few very small conversation. But I sat and I ate. You know what I mean? And so in that situation, even with breaking up, I think I could still be like,
No shot. No
like,
shot.
you go.
Are you pay? Wait.
I'm not
pay- are
paying.
you-
No,
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
paying. I'm not paying. That's what I'm asking you guys. Like, are you still paying for the
I-
fucking food? You're paying for the fucking food, bitch. Buy your own fucking shit. Fuck you.
It depends on how far we are. If we're wiping our fucking faces, she's like, "Hey, I want to break up." I'm like, "Well, fuck, bro. I would take it on the chin. We'll
Yeah, you
either
plan on paying for the dinner anyways.
yeah.
Bro,
I'll,
I knew a
I'll take it
dude-
on the chin, take it in the bank account, and then I'll. You know what? See you later. I won't buy you dinner again. That's fine.
Cat, bro, when I was at the restaurant, broke up with his chick, walks to the front desk where we were, and he's like, "Yo, well, I didn't know this had happened." He goes, "Yo, I'd like to pay my tab. I'm gonna go ahead and take off." I was like, "Oh yeah, I got you right." So I close out his tab. "Do you need any boxes or anything to the table?" "No, man, I'm good. My car's right here. I'm gonna just go ahead and head out." All right, cool, bet. Right. So I start walking over there to where his table was, and old girl's sitting there crying, and I'm like, "Oh, ma'am, like, is everything okay?" She's like,
Oh
"Yeah,
man, I need to clean this table.
it's been a really long day." I was like, "Okay." Yeah. So I leave and I come out. I'm like, it's like 45 minutes later. Right? "Ma'am, I'm really sorry, but I have to clean this table. Like, you're free to go sit up at the bar if you want." She goes, "Have you seen my boy? I mean, the guy I was here with." I was like, "The tall one?"
He had like a Mustang, right?
The thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why-
him. He was real upset, and I seen him outside like a little while ago. But I gotta clean this table though. Homie dipped on her, bro. He straight paid the tab and said,
That's crazy.
I'm trying to
think
think
that's
if I've
kinda
ever
crazy.
dipped on somebody like that.
I
I have a
100%.
I have a feeling that I have. I have a feeling that I have left like that.
I've
I
never
just-
stood anybody up.
I don't know if I'm imagining it or not.
I've never stood anybody up. That is fucked up. To me, that is. I would rather show up and be like, "Yo, we just no. Right? Or even if I don't show up, I'm calling you and be like, "Yo, I ain't going. Like, sorry, I'm flaking out."
Oh, I've been stood up before.
Like high and dry.
Mm-hmm.
Dry?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked.
Like at least twice.
Okay.
That's the best.
Kelly, our senior correspondent, you know what? She has not been very happy with me today, and she's not going to be happy after I make the statement. She says, "At least he paid.
Indeed.
I have gotten stuck with the bill. I do tend to talk a lot, though." Well, then shut the fuck. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm
I
kidding.
see
I'm so kidding. I'm so kidding. I love you, Kelly.
Oh
Kelly, our senior correspondent.
my god, that was crazy. Oh
Bro, when I
my
read it on the side, when she goes, "I do tend to talk a lot," that was some first thing that came to my mind. I was like, I gotta say it. I can't not.
Your
let
love, dear
that-
Kelly.
Yeah, you're loved here, Kelly. All right. Senior Usual Tuesday correspondent, always coming in clutch.
Oh shit, that was funny.
Anyway, yo,
So fucked
sorry.
up. That was
Just to
funny.
pivot for 2 seconds. Corpse, have you seen Superman?
I have not.
Damn.
I
Have you
don't care
listened to
for-
the John Bellion album?
I have.
Okay.
I'm halfway through it. I'm halfway through it. I started it today. I literally called Zero as I'm halfway through. I think. Hold on, let me see where I'm at exactly. I'm on song 9, and there's 14 songs. So I'm
Wait, what's the title of it?
Kid Again.
Okay, I like it again. That's
Uh,
like his first song back before the album. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
So I'm on that song, and I fucking FaceTimed Zero, and I said, if you weren't my friend, I would not have made it this far through this album. It is not for me. I'm not gonna say it's ass, because there are some things that I like about it, but it's just not for me. It's not for me.
It's
And I have a lot of different albums that I could get to right now, because there's a lot that just came out that I want to listen to. But you're one of my best friends, and I'm gonna listen to the album all the way through.
I appreciate
it's okay. Yeah, like it's
it. I
good.
appreciate
Like
it. Listen,
it's
I'm not mad. I love it. Actually, I should
Love
say,
it is crazy, because that's
I
not what
should-
you said.
Hold on. I should say there's a lot of enjoyment of this album from me because he's back, because it's been so long, and I'm like so thirsty. I got something. I'm like, fuck, thank God. It's not my favorite album of his by any means. I don't think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. I don't even think it's like an amazing album. There's like a couple of songs that I picked up from it that I really do enjoy. Overall, though, it is a super, and I told Say this, it's like a very stylized album, and it's either your cup of tea or it's not. It didn't jive with me 100%. A lot of the things I think he could have done, like, quote unquote, better in like a more traditional way that I think I would like it more.
But the beats are fire.
Beats are, but yeah, he's always been crazy with that, in my opinion. But I mean, there's like a rap track on there that I think he isn't my favorite at all, and
That's the one I said that I liked.
Saved Like it, yeah, Italian.
No.
beats.
Yeah, but I did not like the first verse. Like, it was bad. I was like, I wish I could skip this song right now. But he got me back. He got me back on the second verse. And I was like, okay. I kind of fuck with this song.
Yeah, there's a lot of, and I told him that I wouldn't say my favorite songs because he doesn't want to be swayed, which is fair. I'm curious to see what by the end of it he'll like what songs. I don't think he's gonna add any of them to like his cycle of songs that he listens to.
Oh, there's no shot.
But I'm just curious.
Well, as of right now, through track 9, not a single one is going on any playlist that I own.
And I'm interested to see what he has moving forward, because he's written a lot of good things. Like I said, was this my favorite album? No, I like his second most recent album, like probably the most. But I'm just glad he's back. Like, there's a lot of that packed in that album that I'm like, thank God you're releasing stuff again. I love that.
But there is a lot of music out right now, bro. Joyner Lucas dropped an album. Giveon dropped an album. Tyler, the Creator, dropped an album. Travis Scott dropped an album. Justin Bieber dropped an album. Clips dropped an album.
Clips. Have you guys listened to the Clips album?
No, I'm telling you, this is the first chance I've had to listen to music in like 3 weeks to a month. And the first thing that I decided to spend my time on was John Bellion.
The Clips album, maybe 3 good songs, right? Like bangers, right? They're good. So Be It, obviously one. I will say, Malice carried the whole album. Every
That's
song.
surprising.
Every song was only manageable because some of them fucking stunk. Okay, like bad, but Malice made it like, hey yo.
I've only listened to the one with I'm just not. His name's Clip.
Clips is
Clips.
the name of the band.
That's the
Oh,
group.
gotcha. I just listened to the one with Kendrick. That's the one that got on my radar, and then I haven't really listened to anything other. I really like that one. I really liked Kendrick's verse on it, but
Kendrick was good. Kendrick
goes nuts.
Pusha was just subpar this whole album. He's done better solo, or maybe I just I didn't even think of this. Maybe I just forgot how good Malice was. But yeah, no. I honestly, I would say that I will probably end up listening to the Bellingham album again before I listen to the Clips one again through and through.
I saw this this TikTok that said, "Who is the bigger artist, Justin Bieber or The Weeknd?"
Bieber,
Ooh,
hands down.
Really? Oh, okay.
Hands
I was gonna say I'd imagine The Weeknd, but isn't The Weeknd like crushing?
okay.
Bro, Justin Bieber is the biggest pop star of all time.
I was gonna say maybe it's recency bias. Yeah. Maybe it's recency bias. But Bieber's been here for a long time.
I will say,
He's been moving
sometimes
units.
the numbers do lie, right? Especially when we're talking about Spotify streams, right? When we're talking about what those numbers look like, because for all intents and purposes, Spotify will have you believe that Weeknd is a better group, more recognizable than Justin Bieber. But a lot of people don't remember when Scooter Braun first found JB out of fucking Canada. And I will go to say he's probably not only the biggest pop star. Do I want to say pop star? Pop star's rough, Cisco.
Of our era.
Well, what about Usher? Where does Usher fall?
Justin Bieber's bigger.
You think Justin Bieber's bigger?
Bro, I wanted to pull this up because I was gonna say 1 billion. "Baby" by Justin Bieber has 3.4 billion views. Tell me an Usher video that has that many views.
Though, that's YouTube. Like, we're not even talking. YouTube doesn't account for like actual audio plays. Like, that's probably way more.
Sure.
I would say that's not.
There's not an Usher video that comes close to that.
But
that's one song, and that was released 15 years ago.
But baby, oh, that could be sang by the masses, right? Where Confessions couldn't be sang by the masses. There was what else?
Wait, are we considering Usher a pop star or R&B artist?
I would still,
because I would consider him an R&B artist. If I pull up Usher on Apple Music right now, it'll probably be categorized under R&B.
Yeah.
There is no pop star that is bigger than Justin Bieber.
Who else would you consider to be pop? Who else would you? Because some people say that Drake is a pop star, that he ain't hip hop nor rap. I don't agree with that.
I would consider some of his stuff to be pop, but I wouldn't say that that's his main category.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't agree with that assessment, but I can see how they got there.
Wait, would you say his pop stuff is the most popular stuff?
Who? Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
Yeah, is his most popular records pop records?
No. They're like R&B-ish.
Okay, maybe he's an R&B artist.
Nothing was the same.
I genuinely don't know.
And Take Care, that's all like R&B shit.
And the best album, Scorpion.
Yeah. I will probably agree.
Okay, so Rihanna. Ooh, who's bigger, Bieber or Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
By a fucking landslide, bro.
I don't know.
You know the same dude who owns her masters owns Justin Bieber's?
Oh, that's crazy.
You know that
she bought her masters now?
She finally got him back, and that's why she started remastering all of her shit.
Yeah.
Scooter Braun, look him up, bro. He has her catalog, or had her catalog, and has Justin Bieber's. Taylor, by a mile. By a mile.
That's crazy.
By a mile.
No, I would say, oh, Jesus. I would say probably Taylor as well.
I will say, though, he's probably the biggest and greatest thing that we've ever seen come out of Canada. Hands down.
Wait, what? Taylor Swift retains crown of world's #1 recording artist.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like on a pop, especially a pop level, Justin Bieber is the greatest thing that ever came out of Canada. That topples Drake, that topples The Weeknd, that topples all of them.
Drake is on the top Billboard for greatest pop stars.
I wouldn't doubt it. What is the list?
I'm about to look it up right now.
Where is he on the list?
Let's say.
I'd say like between 4 and 6.
Oh, I was about to say 6.
Yeah, 4, 5, or 6. And there's not many people I could put above him, and I'm not the biggest Drake fan. Y'all know that.
Drake.
Where the fuck is the list at? Oh, here we go. La, 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 la. Oh, they don't have the top 2. They have number 3 Rihanna, 4 Drake, 5 Lady Gaga, 6 Britney Spears, 7 Kanye West. Which why is Kanye West up there? 8 Bieber, 9 Ariana Grande, 10 Adele, 11 is Usher.
What?
Adele
No,
is
wait.
pop?
No Michael Jackson?
No.
You got outranked, bro.
That's why I said they don't have number 1 or 2 listed.
Because he's probably number 1 and motherfucking 2, dog. But Rihanna over Drake I think is valid.
MJ is the biggest of all time, bro.
Greatest of all time.
The greatest. The greatest of all time.
Goat, dude.
He's
I
a
can
legend.
listen to Michael Jackson music all day long.
I can't.
Every single
but
day.
He's a legend. He's goated.
You can't? Did you just say you can't?
I cannot. I'm not the biggest Michael Jackson fan. I don't think I have one song of his that I listen to.
Is there one song that you like? I don't even think you've listened to enough to know if there's songs that you like.
Smooth Criminal I like.
Really?
Man in the Mirror is okay.
Oh, okay. That song is
Yeah.
okay.
Solid song.
That is crazy, bro.
Man in the Mirror wasn't the best. I won't
Yeah,
lie.
that's what I'm saying, bro. What's
That is a
going on?
fucking great song, bro.
It's a cool song.
I've been a victim of a special kind of love, bro. That's my shit right there. Anytime I need guidance, I'll put that shit as loud as I can in my head, in my headphones.
That's the way you turn me on.
Oh, I was browsing through Netflix. One, I'm watching The Queen's Gambit right now. Very, very excited. I don't know. Have you guys seen The Queen's Gambit?
I've never even heard of it.
Oh, what? This is like a popular show that happened. Anyway, it's like a limited series. I recommend it. I like it. It's cool. And then 2, I re-stumbled upon Avatar: The Last Airbender, live action. I don't remember if Save watched this or because I know we recommended it now because we recommended the cartoon fucking year and a half ago, and then we never
Wasn't that fucking long ago? Don't do me like that.
It was okay a year ago.
It was like maybe 7 months ago.
It was a while back. You could have watched it like 7 times over. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the live action version on Netflix actually isn't bad. It's something that
You were shitting on it last week.
not last week, but the movie is bad. The live action movie is horrible. The live action show from Netflix is not the worst. It's not my favorite. I prefer the animation, but it's not bad. If you wanted to do something like that, I'm just saying. If you're not partial of anime or cartoons, I get it.
I'm not at all. I can't get excited to sit down and watch a cartoon. It's very hard for me.
I can respect that.
But I've been watching Tires on Netflix. I don't know if you guys have watched that.
That's
Shane
just
Gillis.
hilarious.
No idea.
It's actually pretty funny.
Did you know, and this is just kind of going back to the whole Queen's Gambit thing, did you know that's actually a real move?
The Queen's Gambit, yeah.
On chess, yeah.
Yeah.
They actually say that in the show.
Mhm.
Because
It's where you take the center of the board.
Oh, I have a question for you because of what I've been watching lately, and I don't know if you guys ever watched it or are gonna agree. But what is your guys' like favorite show that you watched on television of all time?
Oh,
Like really think about it. Like it doesn't have to be a
I already have an
cartoon. It doesn't have to be anything like that. What is your like favorite show that you were always excited to watch, and you're like, I can still watch it to this day, all of the episodes?
I already have it. I don't know if anybody wants to go first though.
Shoot, go ahead.
It's How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, we've talked
I
about this already.
love that show, bro. I can
And you
watch
watched it on TV?
I watched the final season on TV. I wasn't watching it during the whole thing, but then when I caught up, I watched the final season on TV. Yeah.
All right, so pick a different one. Pick a different one then.
Like as it was coming, Adventure Time probably. Like I was watching that as it came out, and I would still watch the fuck out of that as it comes out today. If it came out today,
What about you, Corpse?
Like it was actively airing, and I watched it and sat down and watched it every day on the TV, like when it came out, type of thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like when it came out, but like you watched it on TV. Like no streaming services existed, nothing like that.
Oh fuck!
so,
I mean, the show came out before streaming services, but I didn't watch it until I had the app. I'd have to probably say Dragon Ball Z, bro.
ooh, good pick. Whoa, fuck!
Dragon Ball Z was the one.
I remember I watched Dragon Ball Z Kai as it was coming out a little bit. Kelly said Seinfeld. I can never get into it.
Seinfeld was good.
I watch it every now and then. All right,
Yeah,
best show of all time, bro. Whose line is it anyways?
I was gonna say, whose line is it anyways? That's the next best one. That was probably the next best one.
Deed has no idea what that
I have
is.
no clue what this is.
All right, bro. Let me just. It's basically Wild 'N Out, the OG though.
Before Wild 'N Out, yeah.
It was four dudes or four comedians that would sit in chairs, and then they would do different skits or like play out different games. And it was all improv. It is the funniest shit of all time. It's my favorite shit. And I like YouTube just randomly recommended it to me the other day because I think I was watching a lot of Impractical Joker shit, and now I'm back on I've seen every single US episode of Whose Line Is It Anyways at least twice. Every single episode.
That's so funny.
I can't remember if it was Sunday night viewing or Monday night viewing, but that was one of the shows.
Bro, they had Richard Simmons on there. They've had Robin Williams. They had Rosie O'Donnell. They had a gang of different comedians. And like Wayne Brady is one of the biggest stars on there. That's on there every week. He's fucking hilarious, bro. The reason I love it is because the creativity that happens with improv is so fun to watch. You never know what to expect. It's so fucking funny. It's the best show.
There was just something too, bro, like about the family getting together, you know? And it's like, whose line is it anyways is on. And it's like, it was one like, and I mean, you guys have noticed this, right? Because we have significant others in our lives and kids, and we've all experienced families. There's a difference when you're laughing by yourself then versus with your favorite person, then versus your favorite people. The way that the laugh and your belly jiggles, it just hits different every single time. Right,
bro. I was watching the way you just explained that. Like, I got that feeling last week. I was watching something on TV that Peanut wanted to watch, and then I noticed that he wasn't watching it anymore. But I just was like so engaged in whatever the fuck we were watching, and then I was like, "What the hell? Like, why are they even doing that?" And then, bro, Peanut just started busting up laughing. So I like looked over it, and I was like, "What are you laughing at?" He was like, "Why did you say that?" And it just made me laugh. Like, because it was just fucking hilarious, bro. I love little moments like that. Oh, also, I mean, I don't know if you guys like sharks, but there's a show on Netflix called All That Sharks, and like these people have to go and take pictures of sharks, and it's like a competition. Good show. I liked it. It was very good.
That's cool.
Peanut and I watched the whole season in one day.
Oh, damn.
The whole season.
That's fire.
I don't understand that kid, bro. Like, I asked him, like, son, do you think you can go into a cage with a great and look at a great white shark like near you? And he was like, yeah, I would even try and touch it. And then he doesn't want to fucking touch a starfish. I'm like, what the fuck? You're gonna touch one of the apex predators in the ocean, but you can't touch a fucking one that doesn't even have a mouth? Like, what are you doing?
Criminal Minds.
Ooh,
that's another show.
Very good show. I never watched that on TV though. I watched on some streaming service. Great show though.
There was another one I'm trying to Amazing Grace was one. The
I never
Amazing
watched
Race. Have you guys ever watched The
Amazing Race,
Mole?
yeah. No.
Yes, I have
The
watched.
Mole was top tier viewing, bro, on ABC Family, homie. I'm just saying, bro. Oh, there was a list of PBS shows I wanted to look up to see if you guys remember this show.
PBS. Damn,
Bro.
I was more of a Warner Brother, or what is that?
WB?
WB. Yeah. Remember
No,
the fucking
Cyber
frog?
Chase.
The WB. Remember that shit?
I don't.
No?
You lost
Do
me.
you guys remember Cyber Chase?
Yes, bro.
I
Cyber
don't know
Chase
that.
was sick. Cyber Chase
With
was
Gilbert
sick.
Godfrey as the bird?
Yep. That shit was fire.
I don't know that one.
Yeah. No, he was a legend, bro. Didn't he pass?
Yeah,
Okay.
rest in peace.
Yeah, he
Gilbert Godfrey,
passed.
yeah.
He was a legend. Damn.
Bro, you
Cyber
know
Chase is a good
what I
one.
didn't know? What is the actor's name from Severance? The gay one with the curly hair.
Oh
That
yeah,
played
he was
in
in
Transformers.
Click. He was in Click as well.
And in
right?
Click.
Gay dude from Severance.
I didn't know that his brother
Burt
is the short dude from Longest Yard.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
The little like fucking
Christopher Walken is.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
No,
yeah.
not Christopher Walken.
No, but his
the one-
brother.
What? No,
Isn't that
the
what you said?
dude that Christopher Walken is gay with.
Oh fuck! I'm not gonna know his name. Hold
Bro,
on,
his
I'm
little
looking up
brother
the
is
list.
Petey from The Longest Yard. It is
Oh,
like
shit.
I didn't know that.
Go ahead.
No, I just found
Oh.
that out. I didn't know they were brothers.
Christopher Walken, shout out. 82 years old. Still out here cranking him out, man.
Still
Being gay
kissing
on
dudes.
Severance.
Yeah.
The person that he's gay with in that show, I remember being like, "Whoa, I know him from something," and I can't find him now. Like I don't know who it is.
He played the butler on Mr. Deeds. He played he was in Uncut Gems. He does a lot of movies with Adam Sandler.
Have you guys ever heard Christopher Walken's The Lion?
Mm-mm.
You never heard that one? I recommend anybody listening or will listen, but boys, please. Christopher Walken, The Lion speech, so fucking good, dog. They used a clip of it when it was New England Patriots versus the Tennessee Titans AFC wildcard game. Mike Vrabel first time back in Foxborough, and it was so good. It was, and I think if I remember right, Tennessee beat them that game, and it was.
Oh, I think I do know what speech you're talking about. I think I do know what.
And the
what speech you're talking
jackal's
about.
coming for the old lion. The lion has to
Wait,
show.
what happened
Bro, it's so good.
What happened to your PBS shows?
Oh no, I wanted the Cyber Chase one.
The
That was
Electric Company. Oh,
Sid the scientist or whatever.
Sid
Fucking
the Science Kid.
yeah, Sid the science kid. There you go.
I don't know that one either.
Dragon
Wasn't
Tail.
wasn't like Reading Rainbow and shit on PBS?
Reading Rainbow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Clifford.
I'm looking up a show right now. John and Noble, that's his name.
I'm super. Well,
I was in detective mode. Holy fuck.
I'm super interested what PBS is going to do next, because they also have a partnership with a broadcasting station called FNX, which is First Nations Experience, which was supposed to be a television broadcasting service dedicated to Native Americans,
The only
which
thing they're doing next is shutting down.
allegedly, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think they already got defunded. I don't think
by the federal government though.
I mean, isn't it like a
But they're a
publicly ran-
public broadcasting service funded
Yeah, but-
by viewers like you.
Yeah.
Right?
Wouldn't it be?
Well, in this day's economy, bro, ain't nobody fucking. funding
That's why they're going to close, because ain't nobody got money to be
in this
donating.
economy. Jesus fuck.
Fucking crazy. Yeah, but no, well, FNX is still kicking because they just released a movie on the Lumbee people, which are my mom's tribe.
The Lumbi.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what happens because the Cherokees aren't too happy about it.
D is in fucking full investigation mode right now. Look at
Sorry. Another show would be Fringe. I'm sorry, because it took me down like a little bit of a rabbit hole because I was like, damn, that show was sick. Fringe was a really cool show.
I don't know that show.
Fringe was like it was like a
Fringe show.
yeah, it was on the fringes. No, it was it was like a science fiction show, almost like what is it called? The something files. What are they called?
X-Files?
X-Files. It's kind of like an X-Files type of show where like some crazy shit every episode is happening, and there's like an overarching storyline, but these scientists like are poking at the fringe of science and find out that there are it's basically like an alternate dimension. I don't remember it super like 100% because it's been a long time since I watched it, but that show I remember like, bro, I loved that show coming out.
X-Files used to scare the shit out of me.
X-Files?
Yeah, it would come on at midnight, and I that's when I knew it was time to turn the TV off.
Goosebumps.
Oh,
Goosebumps was scary.
That was the one. X-Files, I could read the Goosebumps books, couldn't watch the show. I could watch the X-Files show, but it was hard for me to read the books.
When they had what was the dummy's name? The ventriloquist dummy? That motherfucker was scary, bro.
That one was scary. That was probably the scariest one.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, because even Courage the Cowardly Dog had an episode like that, too, where they all turned into puppets. And that shit was scary as fuck, bro.
No, that show was scary. I don't give a fuck.
That show was actually, like, really scary. The spider episode, like the tarantula one. Then there's the one with the devil.
I never liked the one. Did you ever watch the one? I don't remember this 100%, but he would like go outside, or like I remember he would open a door, and there'd be like almost like a real life. It was kind of like realistic, where it'd be like,
yeah, yeah, that's the one I was just about to say.
Oh,
like,
bro, fuck, that shit scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
that
bro, he would say something like, "Don't come outside" or some weird shit.
Just like some like cryptic shit.
Yeah, but it was like it looked realistic. Yeah, I know that's the episode I was just about to say too, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
Fucking me up.
Can't make cartoons like that anymore.
Ah, bro, yeah, it's so funny because I feel like there is a craving for it. Like you want just a weird shit, bro. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I have a whole poem written about it. Monsters under our own roof. What is our fascination with things?
It's the macabre.
You can't make shows anymore like Cow and Chicken either, bro.
No.
Cow and Chicken, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers,
Ren and Stimpy,
Arnold.
Johnny
Bro,
Bravo.
Remember when Ren and Stimpy had that fucking? They played that game where they had to pee on the electric fence. Y'all remember that? Oh. You never watched Ren and Stimpy, D?
I never did. No.
I think that's way before your time. Oh yeah, Tales from the Crypt, bro. Oh, that shit.
Tales from the Crypt was a good one.
That's a scare, bro. Crypty the Crypt Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just look at him and you'll know exactly why I can't watch that show, or I couldn't watch that show as a kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Look at that motherfucker.
Yo, yeah, bro. I'm not watching this as an adult. What?
Yeah, that shit is nightmare fuel.
Not before Betty. Not before Betty.
Before Betty. We
didn't even do an intro today.
We didn't.
Are we gonna do an outro, or are we just gonna say bye?
Bye.
Outro it up.
Oh.
Damn.
There's no way he just left like that.
Damn, he did.
He's not in the green room?
No, he's not even backstage.
No fucking shot.
Damien, I am not letting that go. I'm going to be extremely... No, fuck that. He tries to tap back in. No, I'm not letting you in, dude. Boot him out. Somebody boot him out. Boot this man.
No. Give me, please. I thought it'd be funny. Did anybody laugh?
No.
We were both flabbergasted.
Anyway. Enough of my shenanigans.
Close it out, D.
Listen, everybody. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Whether you were here for the whole time. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Whether you were here for a minute, an hour, a second, you just chimed in, say what's up in the chat, and then left. Or you're here the whole time. I appreciate you. Maybe you're watching on the playback. Either way, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And thank you for witnessing another podcast, another Usual Tuesdays. And thank you to my two co-hosts up there, producing it with me. I appreciate you. Peace.
Thank you guys for another beautiful episode. We got 7 episodes until we hit episode 100. That's fucking bonkers. 100 episodes, bro. There's people. I remember. I don't know if you guys remember this, but we talked about in the beginning when we were like, I think getting to like episode 50. We were like, oh, some people don't even their podcasts don't even make it past episode 3,
Mm-hmm.
and we're about to be at fucking 100. That's such an accomplishment in itself. Like, I don't give a fuck if only 5 people watch. That fact that we had 100 episodes of content is crazy, and no 2 episodes are alike. There might be some similarities, but
There are some that are alike.
fuck you. I was trying to make it sound better. All right. Thank you guys for catching another beautiful episode of the Usual Tuesday podcast. Make sure you guys visit korpscollection.com. Go get your Korpsx Collection gear. Korpsx Save. Make sure you use code SAVE1 at checkout for a discount. Yeah, whether you guys found us live or listen on the playback, appreciate you guys, our beautiful community. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling. See you guys on the next one.
Big Korpsx, korpscollection.com, the Usual Tuesday podcast. As always, thank you to everybody, not only from my community, but the communities from Zero and Save alike. Thank you to everybody who comes in and watches. Yeah, we're almost at 100 episodes. That's 33 times longer than your average podcast. And just for a zoom out, people say, hey, you still doing your little podcast? I said, hey, little podcast don't have 100 subscribers and over 8,000 streams. So fuck off. Okay? We're doing it out here, people.
8,000 streams?
8,000 streams.
That's
8,000
like playback streams?
It says 8,107 streams. So I don't know what that means, but you could take whatever you want from that number. Okay.
But 8,000 streams is tight as fuck.
Our audience, surprisingly enough, spreads from actually a high percentage of listed female at 42.9%.
That's surprising.
And ages all the way up to 44. We're everywhere in the United States, Singapore, Germany, United Kingdom, China, Mexico, Canada, and India as our top listeners. We have wonderful listeners on our web browser, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. I do want to take a second to recognize and say thank you to everybody. Went into couples therapy today. Had a long day, but I'm thankful to be here. I'm thankful to be able to do this. And I feel blessed and grateful to be able to share these moments with you guys. Even no matter how our conversations go, right, or what they could be about, I feel like no matter what, there's always something that you can squeeze from it. And so with that, I would say that in Romans chapter 8, verse 32, he says, he who did not spare his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things in life? Yeah, I think when we give up the things that we cherish most, then we give them up to the people around us, right? And we share in these communal things. I think God is pleased and he's willing to do more for us. Yeah, so stay tapped in with each other. People work in collaboration. Yeah, and move as a unit. Until next time, have a good day, week, month, year in life. Until next time.
Damn, that was beautiful. All right, guys. You guys take care. Chat with you guys later. Love y'all.
Boys.
Peace.
Peace.